What's up, y'all? I don't know if you can hear me very well. This is, I guess, gonna be the first video with the new wire I got for this microphone because the other one wasn't working. The connector to the mic broke, so I had to get a new one. But yeah, I would be sitting, but the seat over there, it's wet, so I can't sit in it. So we're gonna be standing today because why not, you know? But while I'm here, might as well empty this chair out. The only reason why it's wet is because the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, I think it's called, came through. It wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. It was just a lot of rain, a little bit of wind. But I know Florida and all of the southern states got the worst of it. So sending them a lot of energy. You know, hopefully everybody's okay after that natural disaster. But you know, Mother Nature writes its own story, and it read its story, but it was catastrophic to the human race. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. I know I am. I'm doing all right. Just been, you know, working and then enjoying the time that I got off or get off. So yeah. But today I wanted to talk about how powerful true, unconditional, divine love is. Because unconditional love is truly a divine energy. Because unconditional love, all right? The best part about it is that it's unconditional. So you don't have to be a certain way around the person that you love unconditionally and that they love you unconditionally. You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to be someone else. You don't have to act a certain way. You don't have to do certain things. They just love you because you're you. And that's it. The reason why that's powerful is because with conditional love, people will change how they act or behave around you, and that's because they don't truly love you unconditionally. With conditional love, it's more of it's a love you until you cross a certain point that's not on the person's checklist. Maybe it's a way you look. Maybe it's a way you do something in your daily life. Maybe it's a way you act. You know, something that triggers that response within them that switches from loving you to seeing you a different way because of something you do or something you say or how you act or behave. And it's really corrupt, conditional love, because that's where I feel like toxic love is mostly resonating from. Because it goes, an example would be, it's not really as much as a love thing as much as it is a lust thing. But with men, men like sex, okay? Men like sex. To be different is to be that man that's not controlled by lust. To be the man that's not controlled by sex. They don't need those bodily pleasures to enjoy life. And, sometimes a man will love someone, and it gets to the point where, in a relationship, it gets to a point where maybe they want sex. Maybe they want to experience that bodily pleasure with you. It could be out of lust, or it could be out of love. But love is slow burning. It's not forced. So you'll stay with that person if you love them, even if there is no sex involved. Because love is built upon friendship. And friends don't have sex. I mean, a lot of people nowadays, you got all these types of different relationships, situationships, friends with benefits and all that. But all that, it's just, those relationships are built upon lust, not love. It's a give and take, sort of relationship with those. But yeah, say the woman that the man loves doesn't want to give up that part of herself to him. Maybe it's for her safety. Maybe it's for the better. Maybe she is celibate, There's lots of different reasons why somebody wouldn't want to give up or share their sexual energy with anyone. And the man immediately switches from lovey-dovey to just outright change how they behave and act and be when they're with that person or when they're talking to that person. You see how corrupt that is? They change how they love someone based upon what that person will give to them. See, unconditional love, it doesn't matter. Unconditional love is it's a steady, slow burn that is everlasting. Unconditional love comes from the heart and soul. It doesn't come from the mind. It's a divine source, powerful enough to heal anything and anyone. Because it truly is. It's a powerful energy just full of light and love itself. Unconditionality. And it's rare to find those types of relationships in today's society. You'll find every now and then people that are truly in love with each other unconditionally. And it's beautiful when you see it. It's really beautiful when you see it. But you would have to experience unconditional love when you experience it. Because when you experience it, or when you're with another person that's experiencing it with you, and back and forth, it can go either way. It can go both ways, even. it will be shown to you what true love is, because true love is unconditional love. Not conditional love, not temporary love. All these labels that we place on everything, it's not any of that. It's true love, unconditional love. It's everlasting, it's infinite, it's permanent. And once you experience that, you'll realize how all the relationships that you've experienced, whether with friends, a romantic partner, family, you won't want anything but that unconditional love. You won't settle for less anymore. If you have to, you'll stay single until the person that is meant for you will come into your life. Because with unconditional love, it's not fast. It's not lusty. It's not this or that. It brings peace into your life. It brings love into your life. It brings light into your life. It brings a feeling as if something greater than you is what you're experiencing when you experience it. Because it's that powerful. We need more unconditionally loving people in this world. But everybody has their heart closed off from everything and everyone, including their self. Sometimes people have their heart closed off from themselves. And if you have your heart closed off from yourself, what makes you think that someone's going to open their heart to you? Because if you don't have a relationship with yourself, and if you don't have love for yourself, you won't be able to give what is needed and wanted in a relationship with another person. An acorn just fell right there. Unconditional love, it's a powerful force, like I said. And the reason why it's so powerful is because it's unconditional. It breaks the norms of what love is. It's a medicine that could help the world. Because the world is full of hate and darkness that humans feed on an everyday basis. With all the wars and the fighting and this and that and the separation between the own human race, from different views to different perspectives. Someone could hate someone else simply based off of their political views, when rather you could respect them and love them because they have those views, because they are who they are. That's them. Don't be mad. Don't be triggered because they have their own views, own perspectives on what they want for their own life in this country that we live in. This country of separation. I believe that this country, it's a country, okay? I'm not gonna classify any good or bad country, but it's definitely one of those countries that's amongst the most separated, in my opinion, between the political views and the views on financial stuff and the views on gender and the views on sexuality and all that, and race. Racism is still a problem after hundreds and thousands of years. And I don't get racism at all. It just, why dislike and hate another person because their skin color is different from yours? Why? Why? There's no need for that. If you choose to express unconditional love to others, yourself, the world will start to become a better place for you. And if we all started expressing unconditional love to each other, the whole world would be a better place. I'm not saying it's going to fix all the problems, but the human race would definitely be in a healthier state than where they are now if they just chose to embrace unconditional love, express unconditional love, be the unconditional love that is so powerful. One day humans will get to the point where it's not even a problem, where we're all walking around sharing some of our love that we have within ourselves to a random person on the street. And there are people out there like that in today's society. But like I said, it's a small portion of people like that. With unconditional love, once you experience it, once you have it, it's a feeling like no other. It's like a bliss. It's a bliss. You don't have to follow any rules. You don't have to change who you are. You don't have to do this or that. You always forgive yourself for the things that you've done wrong in the past, even though the past doesn't matter anymore. You'll start to see life through unconditional loving glasses. And when you feel that unconditional love, it's very overwhelming, but that's what's beautiful about it. You know, it's overwhelming to the point where it's almost a little scary. But the only reason why it's scary is because it's real. It's true. And all true things, I'm telling you, all true things will always terrify us or scare us. Or maybe it will be a punch in the face to our ego. Or maybe it will be an eye-opening experience when we get the truth. But with unconditional love, it's a heart-opening experience, a soul experience. Because unconditional love, it's a divine energy. It's infinite, endless. And with unconditional love, when things are going rough and you love that person unconditionally and they love you unconditionally, you won't get attached to them. You'll learn how to appreciate them and be grateful when they're here in your life, and let them go and be okay when they're gone. Because you know one day you'll see them again. And even if you don't see them again, you can feel them right here. You can feel them right here. Anyways, I think that's going to be the end of the video. I believe that is all I had to say. But unconditional love, it's one of the answers to our problems. But it's up to you to fill up your own cup with that unconditional love you have within yourself, so that it spreads to other people outside of you with ease. Because that unconditional love within you will be expressed freely to others. Because that heart and your soul, you don't want to block that side of yourself anymore. Anyways, I love you. I love all you. Stay present. Stay safe. Peace.